Whew. What's up, everybody? This is NorbCam coming at you from the shores of Lake Washington, leaving Gene Coulon Memorial Park. If you guys know the Renton area, and you know this place, they got the Ivers and the Kid Valley. Great summer hangout. It's a good day today. Got to be at training camp today with Mama Blue. Chrysostomo was in the house.
Hey, hello, imposter. This like wait, Chrysostomo.
Got to hang out with Mama Blue and her family members, along with Mark Collins at training camp today. It's kind of a special training camp. Today was one of two VIP days, because of course Mama Blue VIP. Hippie, SpongeBob, DK Metcalf, imposter, and VJ Gaming, JoJo, what's up? Plagiarism. I guess no one's allowed to say today was a good day except for Ice Cube. Didn't put in a song though. So we tomorrow's the last day of training camp. Today was the first of two VIP days. Kind of similar to a regular day, except we got to sit in the ADA section, which is kind of right by the building where the players kind of come in and out from. And the great thing is the food and drink were all in the house, so it was great. Got to have lots of snacks and goodies while we were watching. It's cool to see Jamal Adams out there doing his thing, and Russell Wilson and company. Still, my just eye test wise, as far as watching the offense do their thing, I don't know, just either they're just not showing their cards yet in front of the public, or I'm not quite seeing it clicking yet. I saw a lot of plays, I don't know. I'm still waiting for that Shane Waldron moment to go, ooh, that's what we've been waiting for all season. Well, maybe we'll see it this Saturday. But after training camp was done, we got Rockstar parking. We had to park right in front at the, literally had a Mama Blue parking spot at the facility, so it was great. Left there, took everybody back, and then I hustled down the street to Coulon Park, where my girls and my wife Jen and several of their teammates over at Kent Ridge High School had played a little outdoor sand and grass volleyball. Just wrapped up, so I'm heading home now. Whew, hot and sweaty. It's been a nice day. This is like one of the best types of days where the weather just gets a little bit below 80 degrees and it's not too hot. It's just right. A little bit of cloud cover to keep things relatively cool. Considering how it's been hot through the rest of the summer, this is a nice one. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited about this Saturday. Of course, being back at Lumen Field for the first time in over a year and a half. Is that right? It's been a year and a half? Or has it been 2 years? I don't know. It's been a long time. No, it's been a year. It's been a year. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun to see, just feel the energy and see all the 12s in the house and everybody making noise. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have 80s Broncos fan with me, my neighbor Antoine, and my dad Cree Burt. So I'm gonna be surrounded by friends on Saturday. Looking forward to it. And of course, 80s Broncos fans, we've never actually been to a game together, at least not in recent years. So perfect setting to have 80s Broncos fan at the Broncos Seahawks game. So that will be interesting. So looking forward to that. I will be live streaming here on Traffic Jam. We'll be live streaming from inside the stadium. Let's see how the Wi-Fi connection is as I do the stream from inside there. It's been a while. I've been doing all the streams for the studio with a nice robust internet. We'll see how it is back at Lumen Field. But yeah, I hope everybody's enjoying themselves, having a good day as well. This is kind of, a little bit melancholy. This is the last week of summer for our kids anyway. They go back to school basically next week. School starts Thursday of next week, so a week from tomorrow. But they actually start high school volleyball tryouts on Monday. So for all intents and purposes, school is really back in session starting next first part of the week. So this is kind of it. This is the last few days of summer, and it was interesting here in the Pacific Northwest. If you don't live out here, the transition from summer to fall is quick. You know, like today it was almost 80 degrees, maybe a little bit over 80, and still feels very hot and just like summer. And then in about a week, when it transitions over to September, suddenly it just gets cold, and then it just you really feel like, oh, it's fall. Summer's definitely over. It just gets cold, just quick. There's no slow dissolve, no transition. It just feels like, bam, get out of here, summer. I'm falling. I'm here to stay. TK Metcalf says exactly. I'm not sure. Oh, he lives in Spokane. A little bit different in Spokane. Fenway Kid wants to know, when's the prediction season video? The Seahawks music prediction video is scheduled to drop on Sunday, September 5th, which is a week before the first regular season game. So that is my schedule. I have a lot to do in the next 2 weeks. As usual, I've been procrastinating and putting it off, but I'm hitting it hard this week. I'm going to be in the studio working, laying down the tracks. I got the lyrics written, so I got to work on the arrangements, record all the lyrics, harmonies, all that stuff, mix it. And then while I'm at the game, I'll probably try to shoot a few takes in the stadium just to get some of that in the crowd action going on. So I'll be shooting a little bit of stuff there, and then shooting the rest of the week and editing and putting everything together. There's gonna be a few visual effects to do. So yeah, this is kind of my crunch week. This is my crunch time to get all this stuff done. So yeah, I'm excited. There's a few surprises for you guys. It's definitely gonna be the longest one I've ever done, since we've got 17 games, one song per game, and each one's a little bit longer than I've had in the past. So it's definitely gonna be probably a good solid 10 minutes or more, this whole thing. So that's like 3 videos, 3 normal music video lengths all put together, because a typical song is like 3.5 minutes. This thing's gonna be close to 10 or more. So yeah, it's a lot, but I'm excited. I will do a contest, of course, to see who can name all the songs, name the song, artist, and year, and whoever gets that all correct first will get a special prize sent to them. So look for that coming up as we close in on the start of the season. Chris Osman, the 49ers will go 0-17. I wish, DK Metcalf. That ain't gonna happen. 49ers are gonna be pretty good this year. The whole NFC West is gonna be tough, but especially the Niners, especially the Rams. I just see these, Cardinals for that matter too, but I think the three of those teams are going to be really battling out, and we'll see who can get off to a hot start, early on, and get some momentum going. Seattle's got a tough test here to play on the road to start off the year. Will they have Carson Wentz? Brittle as that guy is, I don't see him playing in that first game. They kind of been trying to make it seem like that we might, but I don't think so. Hey, there we are. Lost it for a second. What is my reaction to the Vikings? Sorry, I said you're going through a dead zone here. Connectivity issues. Another question, another check asking when's the music parody. Again, September 5th, Sunday, is when the video will drop. A week before the first regular season game. Star Wars 123, aka Coach Mesh, wants to know, when are we going to do our 1v1 game? Working on it, man. Again, I'm trying to do this and work on getting this prediction video. This thing's kind of top priority for me, so it's taking a lot of time. So we'll try to get it in before the regular season starts. So I got Madden 22 coming up. It's a lot going on. It's that crazy time of the year. Kids are going back to school. Football season is happening. I mean, it's just going to be crazy. But I'm excited. Rishi in the house. Sky High Aviation, go to sleep or you're sus. Just kidding. Sky High Aviation, busy with the Discord. If you guys haven't yet, definitely join the Discord so you can hop on with me when I do Madden games and away game viewing parties. When I do the home games, obviously I'll be back to old school technology using just my phone. So to interact, you just have to chat on there. That'll be the way to do it. So hoping the internet connection is solid in there. You just never know. Sometimes it gets a little fritzy. So we'll see. TJ, I can't read your whole thing. Something about, is it a good idea to have Watson and Cousins in my fantasy quarterback? You're talking fantasy stuff. I can't get into that right here. Maybe you guys can help them out in the chat. Casey Sports Nerd, man, I haven't seen you in a while. What's up? DK Metcalf. Rams will be 12-5, Seahawks 12-5, 49ers 11-6, and Cardinals 10-7. I can see that happening. I'd rather be Seattle 13-4 if Rams go 12-5. Really want them to get that NFC West again, preferably home field advantage. It's gonna be tough though. NFC, I think, obviously, the Bucks are gonna be considered contenders in all this. Packers are gonna be in the mix. 49ers, Rams, I said, hopefully Seahawks. Then after that, yeah, I don't know. Saints, will Saints be any good? A Drew Breesless Saints? Are they going to make any noise this year? Who else? Who else? Out of the East? Anybody good out of the East? Cowboys? Out of the North? Besides the Packers? Vikings, Lions, Bears, oh my. I don't know. The Packers seem to be the biggest threat out of that. Out of the South, who do we got out of the South? We already said that, right? We already said Saints, Falcons, Bucks, of course the Bucks, Panthers. There you go. That's kind of it. So we'll see. I'm curious. I already did a video about the Jamal Adams deal yesterday, but it seems like there are a few people out there who don't feel like it was a good play, that it was a bad move getting Jamal Adams. Probably, well, for me it was kind of, the contract had to get done because they had already put his value up there when they signed him in the first place. Now, if I were to go back in time and redo that deal, would I have given up as much as they did? I don't know. Could he have been had for lesser? Was it worth it at the time to go for it? Because once you gave that up, you had to give up, spend more to keep him. But the question is, was it worth doing it? I guess we will know in time. I would think by the end of year 2 of this new deal that he's got, we'll really know whether this was truly a great decision, a great move, and whether it was worth all the money. I'm optimistic that it will prove to have been a great move for the Seahawks. But there's always that chance that, I don't think he's going to match that sack level that he did last year. Just because, one, I think teams are going to kind of plan for it. But also, I don't think they should. I don't think they should be putting Jamal Adams necessarily in that position to be blitzing so much. I would like to actually see him get better in coverage, do what he does best with stopping the run, and being a strong presence, safety in the box. But he's got to cover as well. He can't be blitzing on every single down. Definitely working in there so that keep teams on their toes and all that. But I'm hopeful that our D-line and pass rush will be much improved this year, that we won't have to be blitzing him as much. It'll be just like a bonus. But that means, Carlos Dunlap and Kerry Hyder and Alton Robinson and Darrell Taylor. all those guys, they've got to definitely light things up, and now take pressure off all of our secondary and linebackers and so forth. So that's the hope, right? That's the hope. If we can get strong in the trenches and get a good pass rush without having to manufacture it, then Seattle will be, our defense as a whole will be better. But if we can't get to the quarterback, it's going to be trouble. That means we're going to have to manufacture pass rush. That means we're going to be putting other guys out of position and risking plays down the field. So that's what worked so well the last time we won the Super Bowl, was having such great depth and the pass rush that we didn't have to rely on the secondary. They're already good, but they didn't have to work as hard. So we'll see how that looks. I'm really curious to see how the game looks on Saturday. Been wondering about this whole 4-game reduced to 3-game preseason, because before you could count on the third preseason game being the one that you get to really see a good glimpse at what the real team looks like, because that's like the dress rehearsal for the first regular season game, where the first team plays at least a half, maybe even into the third quarter. But what will they do this year with only 3 games? Will they keep it as the third game as that dress rehearsal and just do away with the 4th game? Or will they make the second game, the game where they have this be the dress rehearsal game, and then the third game be sort of like the throwaway, just see who makes the final cuts? That is what will be interesting. Or will there be any full dress rehearsal at all? Obviously, we didn't do it in the first game because we didn't sniff of any starters. Got 6 starters only. So, who will play in game number 2? That'll be the question. Are we going to see the backups, or we actually see what some of the first string looks like? I kind of want to see what the first string looks like, but again, I don't want to see like what happened to Geno Smith when he got thrown down hard and got a concussion when his head hit the turf on a nasty unblocked blitz off the left edge. So that's the trade-off, right? It's like you want to see him play, but something happens to somebody in those games. Why would you put him in there? Now he's all messed up. He won't play for a long time. What were you thinking, Seattle? But deep down inside is what we want, right? We want to see our best players play all the time. But then if something happens, you curse them for it. So anyway, gonna be one of those fun things to look for. But I'm just excited to be in there with friends and my dad. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a blast. I gotta be careful though. One thing I have to be careful about, and this is gonna be hard, is if I'm not done recording my vocals, I've got to not scream too loud at the game, because I can't afford to trash my voice right now, because my voice is pretty good right now. I'm in a good singing voice mode. But if I go and yell my ass off, I'm going to trash my voice, which means I'm not going to be able to sing for like 2 or 3 days until I get it back. And I can't afford to do that because I'm running out of time. I'm going to get this thing recorded. So I'm going to have to tone it down on Saturday, keep it real, which would be hard because it's the first day back and I feel the obligation to be really loud, but it's just preseason. So I'm going to have to be the mellow, non-screaming loud NorbCam on Saturday, which would be really hard, but I got to exercise some self-discipline and not do it for the sake of the music video. Must get it done. All right, got to jump out at this point, guys. What do you see? Tichi Toby starts college in 30-ish days. Congratulations. Races Fan Rocks 4. I can't wait till September 25th when the Kraken jerseys go on sale. Yeah, it's the Kraken right around the corner too. Appreciate it. It also looks like after the Jamal extension, we have about 13 million in cap room. Nice. Oh, hey, Pepper. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
She didn't go to Lucy's?
I guess Lucy's going somewhere.
Oh, so she's at the house.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye. My neighbors, who we played volleyball with. Sherman's a doubt, obviously, but I'd love to bring back KJ for another year. I know. I'm hoping that he'll be like the surprise addition when everything seems like, oh, KJ's not coming back suddenly. KJ brought back to Seattle for one more year. Love to see that. Alina Doll, what's up? I can count on you to have your happy presence here. I appreciate that. What else? I gotta go. Devin, what's going on, brother? I'll take over, Norb. No worries, I'm warmed up. All right, cool. Sam Dog, the Invincible 253% here. Hey, Norb, my buddy CG Ruthless wants to collaborate with you on his NFC West tour streams. He's good. People hit him up sometime. I'll give you your number. All right. We'll check him out. All right. That is it. So I'm out of here, guys. You guys have a great week. What is today's Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. It's Thursday, Friday, and then the game. It's going to be fun. All right. You guys have a great evening. I will talk to you guys. Every time you drive in the area, I always think of Chuck's. Yeah, Chuck's Donuts. Right over there. A few miles. I'm out, guys. Have a great evening. Talk to you later. Go Hawks.